And let me just tell you, tailgaters in this campus lot right outside Neyland Stadium are pulling in as we speak. The lot just opened to tailgaters who literally have been parked and waiting outside this lot to secure that perfect game day spot. That is the scene where I am, just down below me by the river. Vol Navy certainly in place with a brand new dock. And let's look at the scene in downtown Knoxville. Tennessee fans already camping out for the home opener tonight in their RVs. Many of these RVs arrive early in the week to set up shop and cheer on the Tennessee Vols. Now, one Tennessee fan says it's important to support your team.
You can be a spectator or you can be a fan. We're fans of Tennessee, so it matters not. I know the kids change out, every 3 or 4 years and that sort of thing, but it's about supporting your team. You live by them, die by them. So it's part of being a fan.
And he says that particular RV lot is more like family than a group of fans. Many of those people have been parking their RVs there for at least a decade, some even more. So no doubt, downtown Knoxville to UT campus is going to be packed with people. I want to bring in Katie Inman, literally as tailgaters are setting up around us, to talk about some big changes to the season this year when it comes in terms of getting on campus.
Yeah, Beth, that's right. We all want to cheer on the Vols, but sometimes it can be hard to figure out where to park or how to even get to campus. But I have some tips to make game day a breeze. There's more seats in Neyland.
And I get here and it's 102,455 and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Then spots to park in on campus. So if you want to see the home opener,
plan in advance.
If you don't have a special parking pass, you probably won't be able to find a close spot.
So all of our parking on campus is already allocated. Either they're football donors or the residential students do not have to move their vehicles.
Some public lots are open for a fee of $25 at the Visitor Center, Sports Bubble, and Ag Campus, but they fill up fast.
Closer time you get to kickoff, the less options.
And don't even think about parking illegally because you'll get towed. You can always park near downtown and ride the cat bus in.
So then they don't have to deal with the traffic.
New this year, you can park in the Ford at certain parking meters for $25.
That's about 211 spaces, makes that a lot more available for game day parking.
If you want to Uber or Lyft, there's only one drop-off location on Volunteer Boulevard.
So that little section, right near the torchbearer, is where they can drop ahead of the game.
And after the game, you'll need to head over to Ayers Hall to catch a ride back home.
There is no access, again, in the middle of campus.
If you're thinking you'll just ride a scooter there, nope. Think again. All scooters will be taken up Friday night and won't be put back until Sunday morning after the game.
Unsafe use, coupled with the immense amount of traffic that we'll have around the stadium on game days, it's just a bad combination.
The best thing you can do is to plan ahead, and if you do live in that Fort Sanders community, make sure you're not parked at one of those parking meters where you would have to pay $25, because if you're parked there and you don't pay, you're going to get towed, but if you are parked there, you're going to have to pay that money.
All right, so be aware of that for sure. Katie Inman, thanks so much. Well, certainly a lot of excitement and anticipation for Jeremy Pruitt's second season. We want to turn to 10 Sports anchor Patrick Murray, who is also live on campus for us tonight. And Patrick, Big Orange has been dominant when opening the season at home.
That's exactly right, Beth, and Tennessee is favored by 26 points over Georgia State. They shouldn't have a problem winning this game at all. Let's go ahead and dive into the matchup by the numbers. 1-0, Tennessee's all-time record against Georgia State. The Vols beat the Panthers 51-13 in 2012. 3, the number of interceptions thrown by Jarrett Garantano last season, the fewest among FBS quarterbacks who started at least 12 games. 958, the Vols' winning percentage in their last 24 home openers. They've won 23 of them. 13.4, Marquez Callaway's career punt return average, the best among active players in college football. 85.9, Garantano's Pro Football Focus grade for the 2018 season, second among returning SEC quarterbacks behind only Tua Tagovailoa. Garantano is basically an old veteran at this point. He said it feels like his 60th game. It's actually his 19th start at quarterback for the Vols. He is ready to go. We're ready to go. And coming up later on in sports, we'll open the Vols vault and we'll talk some high school football as well. It is Friday after all, Beth.
It is Friday after all. Patrick Murray, Friday Night Lights for sure. All right, thank you. Also live on campus as well as I am tonight. Kickoff, by the way, 3:30 tomorrow. Game will air on ESPNU. You can also listen to the game on the radio thanks to the Vol Network. Vol Walk starts at 1:15, and the Pride of the Southland Marching Band will make their way to the stadium at 1:50. Meanwhile, I am in a sea of tents. This is quite the operation. All happened in the last 5 minutes. These tailgaters are ready to cheer on the Tennessee Vols, and I might just stay the night.
Why not?
Perfect place to be.
Certainly. Live for us
Why
on
not?
the UT campus.
Unreal.
Thanks so much. We're going to